Hello. Because light is faster than sound, you only hear the crackling sound of thunder after lightning strikes. Michael Venom Page is much more than just a warrior. He is an artist who paints with a lightning bolt for a fist, but before you hear the crackling sound of his thunder, you see an elusive, playful yet ominous way of moving. Through his dance, he sculpts for that glint in your eyes that says the clouds have moved enough. Let lightning strike his chin and run down his spine, collapsing the whole structure in its wake. Through the kinetic buildup of the clouds, lightning strikes, which of course leaves the hands of the audience to crackle throughout the arena. How did such an exceptional warrior come about? Of course, there are many factors: family, friends, coaches, training regimens, genetics. There is so much that went into Michael that even if you take out one of those pillars, it could have resulted in a very different person. But for now, let's take a deeper look into one important facet of Michael Venom Page's life: music. Michael listens to a wide variety of music, which includes genres like classical and opera. Classical forms of music stimulate a higher capacity with the spatial temporal reasoning parts of the brain. This is also known as the Mozart effect. Increased spatial temporal reasoning gives your brain the ability to solve multi-step problems and mentally understand and move objects in your mind. Now, how can this be relevant to Michael? Michael has an incredible sense of where he is in the ring in correlation to his opponent. He understands the space he's in intuitively and intuitively feels how to correctly react to that moment to solve the problem before him. The problem being his opponent and his fist being the solution. Michael may not have encased what he's doing in language, but his intelligence, his brilliance in the ring is obvious when we watch him, even if it upsets a few people due to its unorthodox nature. But then again, when was brilliance ever orthodox? Of course, the effects classical music has on temporal spatial reasoning is temporary, but I hypothesize it analogously with steroids. Steroids give you a temporary increase of testosterone, but through exercise in that temporary state, develop larger muscles ready to use when the moment calls. I believe the Mozart effect is affecting Michael the same way. Music calls for authentic expression. One of the reasons why Michael is one of my favorite fighters is because he's so authentic. It's the same reason why Conor and the Diaz brothers are up on my list as well. They are real human beings, but the path Michael took to become an authentic human being appears to be different. When you give in to the feeling music makes us all feel, that feeling makes us want to dance. When you give in to the feeling music makes us all feel, that feeling of wanting to dance, it's not about how you look to other people, it's not about how good your timing is or pretending to be cool. Me having been a dance performer for 3 years of my life and literally winning every high school dance competition I've ever entered, I know dance is about expressing how music makes you feel in that moment. Moving with presence to the moment in a way that feels right, physically expressing your synchronicity to your emotions and the beat that made you feel those emotions. Even Bruce Lee was a cha-cha dance champion that resonated with the same philosophy of authentically expressing yourself to how you feel in that moment.
Now, it is very difficult to do, okay? I mean, it is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky and be flooded with a cocky feeling and then feel like pretty cool and all that. Or I can make all kinds of phony things, you see what I mean? Blinded by it. Or I can show you some really fancy movement. But to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly, that, my friend, is very hard to do. And
now, how is this relevant to fighting? Every moment in the ring has a feel to it. Whether it feels right to dance, step back, or just throw a punch, by feeling his opponent, there are their emotions. He does not let his thoughts stifle his authentic expression, but instead lets his fist He is basically taking a narcotic, amping up the emotional state he wants, and carrying that into the arena.
Hi, I sell super high-grade matcha. If you don't know what matcha is, it's a type of green tea that's 10 times stronger than conventional green tea. One serving is literally 10 cups of green tea. This stuff is super strong, but people drink it for the amino acid it possesses. It has an amino acid that evokes a super state of focus, a super calm focus that the samurai would actually use before war, because it made them function at a really high level with that super calm focus. And on top of that, the monks even today in Japan drink this stuff because it helps them get into their meditative state. If you're interested, you can purchase some at focusfuel.online. There's no www, there's no .com, it's just focusfuel.online. And yeah, I drink this stuff every day, and I hope to be able to share with you. If not, I'm at least glad you watched the video. Thank you, and until next time, peace.